Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I can hear you.
Yes, Murthy, we can hear you.
Okay, okay.
Murthy, how can we get
Yeah.
previous two sessions?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm asking you, Murthy, like how can we get the sessions for the previous two classes?
Yeah, for previous sessions, I think I already shared the recorded session.
The last two sessions.
Is it one?
Yeah. Yes, Murthy.
Yeah, okay. The last two sessions already, we have the recorded sessions.
Okay.
Okay, which I already shared in my Dropbox. I can share that, Pawan.
Yeah.
Or else,
okay.
like we already have those sessions in the in
The
WebEx
previous one?
also. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then it should be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Chaitanya. We just joined today.
Yeah. One second, Chaitanya. Hold on. Yeah, Chaitanya, and most of the people. So maybe I get from a lot of people request saying that they have some they want to revise some OOPS concepts. I hope because this request is coming from most of the people the attended students. That's the reason actually I just wanted to revise those concepts again. So if anybody have any concerns, please let me know. Because the request is from majority of the people. Definitely, I have to revise it. Otherwise, I can share the recorded videos and you can go ahead with that also. So actually, we are at the the beginning stage only. OOPS concepts which we are discussing. So which is I think we are discussing about the interfaces right now. Am I right?
Yes.
Murthy, this is Harsha. Actually, I didn't even listen to that particular class. It was all about the demo which we had on Thursday. Apart from that,
right.
We never had any other class after that.
Right. So for the benefit of most of the people in this session, so I'm just revising few things. So which it's not elaborated way of discussion, but definitely I can share. Don't worry. So I can share all the recorded videos to all of you. I hope I already told most of the people saying that you need to share your Dropbox ID so that I can give you access to them, right? So that way you can.
The class won't be interactive, right? Like the thing is, like basically those classes are already gone past, and if you have some other doubts, like how would we interact? Basically, like it should have been rather one-on-one. That's what Raja told us. We were just wondering.
Yeah, sure. See, actually, we thought of having this session. So we already had one session, right? I think one beginning session we already had it. This is the second one. That is what actually I'm telling, right? So this is the second session for the most of the newcomers.
I mean, at least in the session which I joined, we never started off with those concepts. It was left at the data types. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
We never even touched it, and we didn't even get to this Eclipse console, and we never even started off with a program. That's how it is.
Okay. I got it. So I think guys, tell me. I think Ram and Pratap, Pratap, you attend from beginning, right?
Yes,
Uh,
Murthy. I attended
Murthy.
from the June batch.
Yeah, Ram, you also too?
Yes, I did attend that. This is my probably 6th or 7th class. But what happened just last week, you started like, again from scratch so that other students can pick it up. I
Right.
think, what
So-
we,
Right. Is that fine, guys? I just wanted to go ahead with few repeated things will be, because of, for newcomers. Yeah. Is that fine, all of you?
I'm absolutely fine with that one because, I requested Pawan to, if there is any schedule, I would like
Okay,
to.
great. Let's continue. Let's continue this.
Murthy sir.
Yeah, Tirumala.
Actually, so in this class today, so what are the topics you are going to cover again?
Yeah, Tirumala, I think maybe that's up to you. So because this is the request coming from most of the students.
Yeah, I can.
Today I will be covering. Yeah, today I will be covering like the beginning classes of Eclipse configuration as well as so partially OOPS concepts also I want to cover today.
Okay.
Okay, that's up to you. You can stay because this will 1 or 2 sessions I need to take for this again for the revisions. Then again we'll go ahead with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. No problem.
Yeah. Thank you. 1 second. There are one more joining. I think. Okay, so I think the last class actually we ended at data types, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Right, data types. So how many data types we have? We have 8 data types. So that is fixed. So kindly remember that number. So this will not change from version to version. So and then so we need to talk about the different statements in Java. So we start with the different operators. Do we discuss about operators, Sriharsha, last class?
Yeah, we did, and you also did mention about the control structures, but you never went over it. But I'm fine with all the operators and control structures.
I just wanted to know what was the last topic we discussed. That is what I just.
Okay, control structures.
Okay, control structures. Control in the sense like did we discuss if else?
We didn't actually discuss, but you just mentioned these are the different control structures.
Okay, fine. So let's quickly talk about control statements. See, this is not new in Java. So definitely, if you all have any previous programming knowledge like C or C++, this will be common in every programming language. Okay. So in Java also normally we have a couple of control statements. The control statements purpose is to control the flow of execution. So how do we do that? So for that actually we have a if statement. So if statement syntax is if condition and statement. So if this condition is true, the statement will be executed. Otherwise, statement will not be executed. This is one of the control statements. The same way, condition, statement, else, again, statement. This is another form of if statement where actually it checks the condition. It checks the condition. If the condition is true, then this will be executed. If the condition is false, then it will come to the else part and this will be executed. So this is the behavior. At any point of time, only one statement will be executed. And we have a nested if statement. So nested if statement means we'll have like a couple of else groups. So again, something like this, else, again, if condition, else stmt, like this. So this is called nested if. Okay, it keeps on checking all the conditions, not all the conditions at the same time, because if this first condition is true, then this will be executed. If it is false, then it comes to the else part. Again, here again one more if condition. So again, it checks for this condition. If this is true, this will be executed, and after else part will be skipped. If it is false, then it comes to this level. Like that, it comes step by step. Wherever it comes true, then the corresponding statement will be executed and the else part will be skipped. So this kind of statement is called nested if statement. So all these statements are if statements. So condition based execution. And we have loop statements as well. The loop statements means like I want to execute a set of statements repetitively. There are two statements I have. I want to run those two statements 10 times. How do we do that? So for that, actually, we have a loop statement. So one of them is for loop. So how do you write the for loop? For syntax is something like this. For int I equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 10, and I plus plus. So this is the syntax of for statement. So here the first one is initialization, and this is condition checking, and this is either increment or decrement, right? First it will initialize the value. I value will be taken as 1, and it checks whether this condition is true or not. Definitely 1 is less than or equal to 10 is true, and then it enters into the loop where actually I'm writing the statement like print I, so I value will be printed, and again it will go back to the for statement, and it increments the value, because what is I plus plus? I will be incremented by 1. So again it increment by 1, and it checks the condition. If it is true, then again the whatever statements you mentioned in the loop, that will be executed. Like that, the loop will be repeated till it satisfies this condition. Whenever the condition is found to be false, then it comes out. So that way actually the for loop will be executed. The same way we have another loop which is while loop. So in the while loop, so the will construct the while condition is something like this: while c is less than or equal to 10. So this is the way of print C and C plus plus. So this is the way of while structure. So first of all, it checks the condition. If the condition is true, then it enters into the loop and print C, and the C value will be incremented by 1, and again go back to the while loop and checks the condition. So like that, it repeats. This is while structure. The same way we have do while. This is another structure. So for example, d equal to 1, print d, and d plus plus. Here we will be writing while condition d is less than or equal to 10. So this is called do while structure. In this case, first it enters into the loop, right? First it enters into the loop, and then it checks the condition. If the condition is true, then again it will go back and execute. If the condition is false, then automatically it comes out. Okay, so that way the looping statements will be executed. So these are all the basic control constructs in Java. And then, so we'll try and understand how do we write the Java program. So using these constructs. So Java program, as I told you, Java is a pure object-oriented language. That's the reason the Java programs always starts with class. Okay, for example, if you take the C++, C++ has object-oriented concepts, but it's not a pure object-oriented, because you can write in a procedure-oriented way also. You can use the C++ programs in a procedure-oriented way as well as object-oriented way. But in the case of Java, it's a pure object-oriented. So even though you want to write a simple program also, you need to start with a class. Okay. The syntax of the Java program is like this: public class. You need to write the class name here. So normally the class names should start with a capital letter, right? For example, if it is a 2-letter word, you need to write like this: test case, right? So even though you write a smaller case also, it won't say any error. It still be executed. But actually, but we need to follow certain rules, naming conventions, which is defined by the Sun. So always, and also in the same way, whenever if you look at the program, if any word starts with a capital letter, then you can immediately recognize that it's a class name. So these are the naming conventions. Okay, for example, take test case. So like that, you need to define the class name, and whenever you want to execute any class, we need to have a main method. In any programming language also, definitely there will be a main method, main kind of method. Even here also, we have a main method. So the syntax of the main method is something like this: public static void main string args. Right? So this is the syntax of a main method. So I'll tell you, maybe down the sessions, actually you will be knowing about each keyword significance. I'll explain you, but for now, who are all the new to this session, so blindly remember this syntax, main method syntax. Okay. So this is called command line arguments. This is the method name. This is the method return type, meaning is the main method do not return anything. Void means, okay, static and public, anyway, I'll tell you later. So this is the main method signature, and whenever you want to print something on the console, Java defined a class called system.out.println. Println, for example, hello world. Okay, so this is the statement which we use to print something on the console. Okay, so system is a class because it starts with a capital letter. We can say that. Okay, under system, out is another variable. So this variable has a method called println. So for that, actually, we are supplying this string. Okay, like that, you need to write your class. And now, if you want to execute this class, first of all, you need to save this class with the class name. Okay, what is the class name? testcase.java. Java should be extension. So once you save this class, now if you want to run this, so first of all, you come to the command prompt and go to that specific folder. CD, first of all, we need to go to the E, CD7EM, CD backup.
We cannot see your command prompt.
Oh, 1 second. I think I need to share. You see that now?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So now go into the command prompt, and now here, so I need to compile this program. So how do you do that? Java C and testcase.java. So like that, first of all, you need to compile your program. So once you compile the program, and if you see the directory, you will find a .class file. So if you get the .class file, you can see that the program is compiled without having any issues. So now, how do we run this program? So you can run this program using test case. Okay, Java C is a command to compile the program, and Java is a command to run the program. These are the two commands which we will be using when you write the programs on the normal notepad and running those things on the console. Any questions till now?
We were trying to do this but it was asking for the compiler and it says it cannot actually compile the file for some reason. So do we have to download the SDK and install some kind of
Definitely. Before that, first of all, before running this program, you need to set up Java environment. Okay, set up the Java environment means you need to go to the Java website. Go to the Oracle. You know that, right? No? Java belongs to Oracle Corporation now. Java SE. And here you need to download this one, JDK. So click on this download button and accept. And you have the couple of variant versions for each of the operating system. So try download this one. Set it a bit. Okay, so once you download and install, then automatically that would be extracted like this, Java. Normally it will go into the program files, but I installed at the C level, right? So C JDK like this. So folders you will get it, bin, include, JRE like that. So if you go to the bin, so you will see a lot of exe files. These are all the exe commands. So out of all these commands, we'll be using mostly these two commands. Java is a command to run the program and Java C is a compiler. And once you install this, then you need to set the command line arguments also. So those command line arguments are Java home is one of the command line argument and path is another one. So Java home is a new environment variable you need to configure. So if you want to configure this, you need to go to the start, go to the my computer. I think if you have like Windows 7 environment, then definitely it will, even there also something like this only, but screen look and feel will be different. So finally what we need to do is go to the my computer properties, and here you need to go to the advanced and you will find the environment variables here. Click on this, and here you need to click on new and give the Java home here and variable name. What is the path? The path means this is the path till this. So Java home like this. You need to set the path. Because I already set the path, that's the reason you can see here. The same way, you need to set the path also. For the path, actually, you need to add bin directory as well. So these two things which we need to do that once you complete the installation of the Java.
Murthy, why are these for?
Sorry?
Why do we need to define these two environment variables?
Yeah, if you don't define that, you cannot access those commands here. See, I'm accessing Java C, right? And Java also. This is path.
Yes, sir.
If you don't set these paths, you cannot access those commands at the command prompt.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Right. So once these two, this is the prerequisites, before running this program. Okay. So now, right. So I executed like that. You can extend these programs with, maybe you can work out between two biggest numbers, like if take some two different values, int a equal to 12, int b equal to some 30, A is less than B, like that, you can implement these simplest programs to understand the program flow, right? So if this condition is true, then which is bigger? If this condition is true, guys, I'm asking question like if this condition is true, which is bigger?
B is bigger.
B is bigger. So B is bigger. And if it comes to the else condition, definitely if the condition is false, then only it comes here. Then I can say A is bigger. This is the very simplest program to find out the biggest number between two different numbers. Right? Like that, you can try for 3 different numbers. Right? And just let me know.
Could you show how to give the arguments? I mean, give the values. Can you take A and B dynamically and?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Is it Sri Harsha?
No, it wasn't me.
Sorry. Who is this? Who asked the question?
Chaitanya.
Oh, Chaitanya. Okay. Chaitanya, so I'll tell you. So basically, first of all, we need to hardcode the values first, because initially reading the values through keyboard or dynamically, definitely we have all these options, but for that actually we need to go further. Anyways, I will be covering how do we provide these inputs dynamic and also.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. For that actually we need to use the environment command line arguments, which is there. We'll go step by step. Yeah, Abhishek, you are there, right? Okay. Right. So maybe like that. You please try it for the finding out the biggest number among 3 different numbers. Okay, you try it. So like that, you can keep on doing all these kind of simplest programs. Like one more exercise is to find the even number between 2 different numbers. Right. So you can try those 2 programs. And now we'll move on. So I told you we have 8 types of different types of data types. Right. For what are the types? So int short, double, not double, long, float, double, and what else? Char, boolean, byte. And these are the 8 different types. Right. So for example, whenever you want to convert from one data type to other data type, so normally how do you do that? For example, int a equal to 12. Right. I want to convert into float number. How do you do that? Float some f equal to, you will be typecasting. This is called typecasting. So then automatically the value will be stored as 12.0. Right. The same way, if I have float some d equal to 12.34 int I equal to, if I typecast into integer value of d, then this will store as 12 only. So here actually the value will be truncated. This is called narrowing casting. So this is widening casting. But this is a way of converting from one value to other value by using a simple casting. But if you want to convert into other types, other data types like boolean or byte, that is difficult by using this notation. So that's the reason actually we have a topic called object wrappers. Object wrappers is the part actually where we have the purpose of object wrappers is to convert from one data type to other data type. Okay. So for each of the data type, we have corresponding object wrappers. For example, for int, we have integer. See, if you look at this, it starts with a capital letter. So which means that this is a class. Okay, but int is not a class. Remember, int is not a class. It is a primitive data type. Right? For like that, for each of the primitive data type, there is a corresponding object wrapper class. Short. For this, long. For this, float. For this, double. For this, character, not char. Boolean and byte. So these are all called object wrappers. Now, the purpose of these wrappers, I already told you, to convert from one data type to other data type. For example, we have int. For example, let's take a string. String str equal to 1, 2, 3. This is actually string, right? It will not be considered as a string number, even though in the string actually numbers are there. It will not consider as a number. So I want to convert into the actual number. So which number you want to convert? Integer number. So in that case, you have to use integer object wrapper. Integer dot parseInt. ParseInt is a method. ParseInt is a method in integer class object wrapper, which takes str string value as an argument and convert into integer. So this way you can convert a string value into a normal primitive value. Okay, so like that, you can convert it to any data type. For example, the same string I want to convert into double value. So for that, actually you need to use the double object wrapper. Parse double is a method. For that, you can give the str as an argument, which will convert into a simple primitive double value. These are the type conversions. Okay. Now, come back to the same example. Here actually, we already hard coded these values. Without hard coding these values, I want to pass on these values through command line arguments. So this is called command line argument. How do I provide these values through command line arguments? So this is nothing but string array. We will discuss in depth of arrays a bit later, but now actually, this is array means a group of memory locations. You can give the values through ARGS. So ARGS is the array reference variable. Using that, ARGS of 0th location. So that is one string value, right? How do you give that value? So you will give the value like this. Okay, how do you run the program? Java C test case dot Java. This is for compilation. This will create test case dot class file, right? Now how do you run it? Java test case, and now you will give the values like this. This is called command line arguments, right? So once you provide the input like this, then these values will go into this array. So ARGS of 0 will retrieve this value. ARGS of 1 will give this, and 2 will give this value. Okay. So now I want to provide the inputs like this. So, but this is a string, right? So you need to convert into integer value. So for that, what is, we have a method, right? What is that? Integer dot parseInt of this. The same way, you can give this is 1. So you'll get the A value and B value like this. Now, where do you change? Here you will change. For example, 12 and 23. Which is bigger? If you assume like this is A and this is B, so B is bigger. Right? So now here I want to display the B value also. Here I want to display A value. Now if you want to print the A value and B value, so those are the numbers, right? So I'm printing along with this string the number. So for that actually we can use this plus as a concatenation symbol. So plus can be used in two different purposes. One is to string concatenation and second is to numerical addition. Both ways we can use that. Okay, now let's try execute this program. So I saved the program again. Now go to the command prompt. Because I changed the program, definitely I need to compile the program again. Test case dot Java. Okay, again compiled. Now Java test case 1 space 2. Don't put any comma, just space. So you should get B is bigger, which is 2. For example, 2, 1. Now A is bigger, the value is still 2. So like that, you can give the values at runtime. This is called providing the inputs through command line arguments. Any questions till now?
Yeah, good.
Okay. So now let's move on to the. This is it's not real, practically in a real-time scenario. So we don't write programs on notepads because it takes a lot of time and we cannot remember each and every class of Java API SDK. It's very tough to remember. For example, this is one of the class from Java SDK. Integer is one of the class and which has a method parseInt. No, so we cannot remember all those things. That's the reason actually we recommend to write all the programs using IDEs. What is IDE? Integrated Development Environment. So we have a lot of development tools. So before, actually Eclipse is the more familiar these days. Eclipse is a open source, right? We can freely download and we can use that. But earlier we have a lot of other tools which are commercial tools. Like nowadays, most of the people also still using one of the commercial tools, IntelliJ. IntelliJ is also one of the not open source. It's a commercial tool which we need to buy the license in order to use that. Even this is also more familiar tool to write the Java programs. But of course, Eclipse is the open source and free open source. Most of the people make use of this tool to write the Java programs. So we also try to use this tool. You will find this at Eclipse. Go to the Eclipse downloads. So I would suggest you to please download this one, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, which is 32-bit, right? Close to 246 MB. So it's nothing but a Java. I mean, it's like nothing but a zip file, right? You extract it, then you will find eclipse.exe file. Just you need to click on that. So that will initially prompt you to create the workspace. You have to give the workspace. And once you give the workspace, and then you can start creating your projects. Okay, so I already downloaded this tool, and which is this. Okay, let me close this. So once you start running, but definitely these Eclipse tools, the prerequisite is you need to have the JDK ready, because without JDK installed in your machine, so Eclipse cannot run. Eclipse cannot comes with by default JDK. So you need to have the JDK first, and the top of that Eclipse will be executed. So now here it will ask you workspace. Let's take a backup.
Which version of JDK we are using?
The latest version you can consider. You can consider the latest version. Latest version is the 7.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, Murthy sir.
Yeah.
Actually, while downloading this Eclipse, we have two versions for 64-bit version and 32-bit version.
Correct.
So how can I know my PC is 64-bit version or 64, 32 or 64 configuration?
Your question is, how do you recognize your operating system
is
64 or 32-bit, right?
I'm using in Windows actually.
Windows 7?
Windows XP actually.
Normally XP will comes with 32-bit version only. So from Windows 7, actually this 32-bit and 64 came into picture. Okay. So normally in the Windows 7 users, once you go to the my computer and click on properties, here you can see whether it is a 32-bit version or 64-bit version. But XP is default 32-bit only. That's the reason it doesn't show anything here. Okay, but if it is a Windows 7, definitely at this place, system place, you can see that whether it is a 32-bit or 64-bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Rivas, you are pushing something. What is that? Because hello.
Yeah, I was just posting the link where it's the Windows version.
Oh, okay. Because my chat box is not working. Anyway, so that is a way of identifying the version, Trimla. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure.
Right. And first initially it will ask you the workspace folder. Just give the location of the folder and click on OK button. That will create the workspace for you, and where actually you can start creating Java projects first. And under the Java project, you need to write the Java class. Okay, this is the welcome screen. Now you can start creating. Go to the new. So we have a couple of projects here. So we need to select Java project. Okay, go to the other where you will find a Java project. Click on next. So it will ask you for the project name. Just give Java 1. Right? It will take automatically JRE automatically. So whichever JDK you install, that will be considered automatically. And go next. It will create one more folder, SRC. SRC means like source, where actually whatever classes you are creating, all the classes going to that folder. Okay. Now click on finish button.
Hello, Murthy sir.
Yeah, Trimla.
Actually, while I'm trying to open Eclipse, I'm getting some error actually. I think you do have any idea.
What is that?
EGIT could not detect where JIT is installed. Do you have any idea why this is?
When do you get this error? Once you start the Eclipse, you are getting this?
Just a moment. I click on this Eclipse. What is it? EXE. Okay. So I'm getting error. EJIT could not detect where JIT is installed.
Okay. So maybe sometimes these kind of issues will come with Eclipse because of some plugin related incompatibility issues. Okay. You said you have the Windows XP environment, definitely, right?
Yes.
Right. So do you install or do you download and install 32-bit version only, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So then after installing, do you install any plugins on Eclipse?
No, I did not plug in. I did not install any plugins.
Okay, in that case, definitely it should work. Maybe you can delete that Eclipse and you already have the downloaded version, right? Zip file. Again, you retry, so definitely it should work. But
Okay.
still, if you are not able to, just let me know. So I'll connect to your machine and I'll resolve it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, so the project is created like this, and now I want to create a class. So just right click, go to new, and you have a class option here. Click on this and give the name test like this. Now I want to have the main method also. If you want to have the main method, check this option, finish button. So that will create automatically the main method signature also. So no need to write from scratch. So like that you will get it. Now if you want to print something, so what is the statement we use? System. And system is a class, and if you put dot, automatically you can see the methods or attributes in this class. So you can select that and again put dot. You have a method println. So like that, this is the advantage of Eclipse. So no need to remember everything. If you put dot, everything will pop up. So you can select whichever you need it. So this is the way of writing the program in Eclipse. And once you complete the program, to run this program, again you right click, run as, go to run as, and you need to choose the Java application. So once you click on this link, you can see the output in the down. Because here you are not compiling, you are running the program. So meaning Eclipse will do the compilation for us. Definitely without compiling the program, no program can run. Okay. So if you look at that, this project is created at in E here, backup, right? The project is created here. If you go into that, you will find two folders. SRC is a folder where you will find your Java program, and where in the same location you will find a bin folder where you will find the class file. Right? So this class file is compiled by the Eclipse. So the same class file is running here. So this is the way of writing program in Eclipse.
What is this session? Okay, if we have to use this program, like, do we have to call the class or the Java file? The class file or the Java file? I'm talking about some third-party environment. So we'll be calling the class file or the Java file which was initially created.
No, I don't get you. Come again, Suyasha?
Okay, I'm trying to connect. I'm talking about the big data, the MathLogic, the MathLogic database. I created one of these programs and I'm trying to connect MathLogic to the environment what I have. So
okay.
I was given like a couple of files. One was the class file and another one was the Java file which you just created. So to which one am I supposed to import?
Java.
.java file?
.java file. So you need to open always .java file only. Class file will be created from Java class.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Murthy sir.
Yeah.
I think I missed something here. Actually, what is that environment variable we have to set up in our computer to run our application?
Environment variables?
Yes.
Java home and path.
Java home and path.
Okay, what should be the value of that Java home?
Java home.
Yeah.
This is the one. Till this, you need to set up Java home.
Okay.
Okay. Path variable will already be there. For that,
Okay.
actually, you just put the semicolon, and after that, you need to add the bin folder,
Okay, okay.
because all the exe files under bin folder.
Okay, okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, right. Okay, so then, any questions about the how to use the Eclipse? Anyone?
Is there a difference between Eclipse Juno and Eclipse Indigo? There are like 2 or 3 different versions.
Yeah, there are a lot of versions in Eclipse, because they keep on adding different enhancements and doing the stuff, and keep releasing the new version. But anyway, the latest version is Juno, and after Juno also, I think there is another version is there. But anyway, you can use any version. Always prefer the latest version, which is the stable version. So don't take any beta or kind of versions. Always prefer GA licensed version, which is Juno right now.
So when we start off with the Eclipse, we create a package, and as part of the package, we create the Java project, right?
But the package, I never discussed till now. We'll discuss that.
Oh, because I can see the package explorer. There's everything.
Oh, package explorer. Okay, so if you talk about this Eclipse, this is called body pane, where you'll be writing the program. Okay, package explorer is called a view. Basically, this is called perspective. This is one of the perspective, which is Java perspective. If you look at the right side top corner, there is a Java, right? The Java and J2EE is one perspective. If you click on that, see, automatically the look will be changed. Like that, if you want to see all the perspectives, actually I installed a lot of other plugins. That's the reason it is showing different perspectives. You can see the word open perspective, right? Whatever perspective you choose here, for example, JPA, automatically the screen look and feel will be changed.
How do we install plugins into this? For example, if I have to install XSLT plugin.
Okay, if you want to install any plugins, then go to the help, and we have a place here, Eclipse Marketplace.
Okay.
You click on that. So here you can find out for any plugins you are wishing. For example, sorry, what is that?
XSLT style sheets.
Oh, XSLT also, there are a lot of other plugins. So default it comes, I guess. Okay, anyway, we have JetSet. JetSet is a set of Eclipse plugins for the development of the model of the translation tools. Maybe you can try.
Okay.
So whichever option gets the install button, so that we can try for this version.
Okay.
Even this is also XML Expresso. Even this is also another plugin. I think this is a open source or commercial. I don't know. So we can try like that.
Or if we downloaded the plugin, how do we install it? Do we browse?
No. You have to download the plugins through Eclipse only.
Oh, through Eclipse only. Oh. Okay.
Through Eclipse. Yeah. Of course, generally the plugins will come as a folder, like for example, you take Eclipse. I copied at go to E. This is the one. Okay, if you download the plugins, you will have this kind of folder. In the plugins, this kind of folders, a zip file or some kind of folder, something like this. You copy and paste it here. That way also you will get it. If you explicitly download the plugins. Yeah.
We have the JBoss server, right? You are going to teach us about the JBoss server, right? The plugin, JBoss plugin.
Yeah, I installed JBoss actually here.
If you don't mind, whenever you get a chance, like when we are at that particular topic, please explain about it.
Yeah, definitely. We need to discuss about the EJB. In the EJB stuff, definitely we need to use JBoss only.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll tell you that. Okay. Okay,
Murthy,
so
Murthy,
yeah.
I have a question. So which folder you are sharing for the box? Because now we are starting again. So are you going to
I will
share?
create. No. Yeah, you please send out again all of your Dropbox IDs again. Okay. So because I will create again another folder, backup folder. So where actually I will keep all these recorded videos and projects again. Is that fine, Ram?
Yes, Murthy, fine. That definitely
Yeah.
works for me.
Yeah. Any questions?
Murthy sir,
Yeah.
if I want some technical help, actually, whom to contact actually regarding tools and all?
What is that? Tools.
Yes.
What kind of tools you are talking
No,
about?
actually, that's what I'm trying to install this Eclipse. Still, I'm getting some error actually. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll look into that, Tirumala. Don't worry.
If you have a, hello, Murthy sir?
Yeah, Prabhakar. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tirumala.
Yeah.
So I will try to connect to you and I'll try to resolve it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Maybe after
Sure.
this class. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, I will try to help Tirumala.
Yeah,
Sure,
Prabhakar,
sure.
you are asking something. What is that?
No, if Tirumala has any help from installing the Eclipse or server, I'll help on that.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Prabhakar. Maybe I will contact you.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhakar.
Yeah, no problem.
Murthy, this is Harsha.
Yeah, Harsha. Yeah.
In the Eclipse, it says like I need to have a type name when I'm actually adding a Java class. So what should be the type name?
Type name.
It says like the type name is empty. I added the project, and on the project I had a right click and I started adding this class, the Java class.
No. How do you create it? Click
I
on
created
project.
the Java project in the workspace.
Java project, right?
Yes. And in the
Okay,
Java
and then?
project, am I supposed to add the class file to the source folder or to the main root level program folder?
Automatically, the class will be added to the source folder only.
Oh, because
For example,
you wanted to check this box with public static void main. I am at that level actually.
no, correct. See, I'm showing again. Right click, go to new class. See, you can source folder. Don't delete this. Defaultly, Java 1 SRC will come here. Meaning, whatever you are adding the program, that will come under SRC folder.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to have the main method, you check this option.
Okay,
Automatically.
But I don't know why it's not showing up an error for you, but for me it's showing up an error. It says like
Where?
select the type, the enclosing type.
Acha, this one?
Yep.
Why you don't select this? You selected this enclosing type?
No, now you see this type name is empty. You didn't check it, but it still says type name is empty.
Oh, acha. Type name is empty means it is asking for class name.
Oh, the class name.
If you enter the class name, then that will be gone.
Okay, fine. Because even the finish button was not getting highlighted. So.
Yeah. Once you enter the name only, then that will be enabled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Murthy, Pratap.
Yeah,
please,
Pratap.
Yeah, please provide us some like Eclipse shortcuts if there are any while we are progressing the course.
Pratap, can you speak bit louder?
Yeah. Could you please provide like some Eclipse shortcut commands like while we progressing the course, like how to create setters and getters from a class name like that?
Yeah. So I'll tell you. So anyway, so that is I'll again explain you how to do that. In the previous the coming sessions, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Hello, Murthy sir.
Yeah.
Maybe I think we did not cover how to pass command line arguments to our main function and access those command line arguments in our program.
No. See, I told you today how do we pass the values through command and arguments from command line. I'll also tell you from Eclipse.
Yeah.
In Eclipse point of view also I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Dirmala,
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we'll continue like that. So without having any disturbance, like so maybe if you guys already listen these classes, that would be again repeated. Maybe that would be benefit or whatever you think. Like that's up to you guys. It's a kind of repetition only.
Murthy sir, to which email we need to send the Dropbox details? I was contacted by Pawan. Can I send the details to Pawan?
Yeah, Moti.
Looks like we lost his.
Okay. Let's give a couple of minutes, guys.
Okay.
Prabhakar?
Yeah.
Actually, could you please send that link from where you can install this Eclipse?
Yeah, sure, Tirumala. If you share your desktop so that I can install.
That's good actually. I think I'm not getting option to share my desktop. Any idea how to do this?
Yeah, we have one more meeting. Go to meeting. It's a free meeting. You can share the meeting link from the go to meeting so that we can.
Now I got it actually. Share my desktop.
Yeah.
Are you able to see my desktop?
No. Yeah, now yes.
Now you got it right. Okay, I'll close this. Cancel.
Where close this. Close the. Close this one. Click marketplace.
Hello all. Could anyone post the email address to which we need to submit the Dropbox detail?
No. Actually, Murthy will send you email.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Can you give me the control?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mouse control.
Okay,
Keyboard and
okay,
mouse
okay.
control.
How to give that? I think Prabhakar.
Yeah,
How to give that control?
maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
just no, I think I got some message. Okay, Prabhakar approve. Okay, yeah, approved.
Okay.
Uh, Prabhakar.
Yeah, Tirumala.
I have no. That was very old version actually. I don't know from. See, this is the one thing I am getting the error actually. I don't know what it is.
The directory configured settings under the team. Okay. Windows.
Yeah, somewhere G8. Okay.
Do you have the Java 7 installed in your local machine?
No.
Why you gave this path? Program files, Java.
Maybe by installing this, I think I gave this path actually. That's what I installed it long ago. Sorry?
This one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no problem. Where is the Java? Here. Java. Here is the JRE. Okay. Click apply. And, yeah, you are good, right? You are executing your programs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then no problem. Now you'll not get that alert.
Okay.
Also, do you want me to install the Tomcat or some servers? Are you looking for any servers?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Tirumala.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhakar.
Yeah, you have to go. Just servers. If you download the Tomcat, go here and you will get. Otherwise, select the console from here. Give me a second. This is the old version.
Yes, actually, this is very old.
Otherwise, can you please download the latest version from here?
Yeah. That is good thing actually. You do one thing, you can close this current Eclipse and you can install new one.
Yeah. Can you type here Google Eclipse?
Yes. ECLIPS. Eclipse download, right?
No, for Windows.
Windows XP. I think, you are controlling, yeah. Eclipse download.
Yeah, I'm unable to select this one. Give me a second. Yeah. Also, meanwhile, download the Tomcat also. Type the Tomcat here. Tomcat 7.
What is the spelling?
Tomcat. TOMCAT.
Okay. Tomcat. Okay. Okay.
Well, we'll download this one first.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Sirmala, give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
You download this one, the 32-bit.
Yes.